Alright, we are live. Awesome. Can my phone tell me that I'm live? Nice. Come on, phone. Tell me I'm live so I can begin. Any minute now. I can feel it in my bones. There we go. Okay. Alright, here we go. Let's go. Alright. Hello, everybody. This is Zachary549 here, and welcome back to more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. We are... this is going to be a fun episode. We are defending Mr. Miles Edgeworth in a trial that is happening today. We don't know any of the details about this murder, really. We don't know if he's trying to be framed. Right now, all we gotta do is we gotta survive a day so that we can, and maybe figure out more information that we can work off of. Because right now, things ain't looking too hot for Mr. Miles Edgeworth. He originally did not want us to be a part of this trial, but that has changed. We are now, once again, in the trial system, and he is our defendant, so... and we're also apparently going up against a new prosecutor this time, so hopefully I'm a little nervous about that. December 26, 9:44 a.m., District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. Oh yeah! Oh! Jamming along to this beat. Karma? That's right, Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He's a god of prosecution, right? A god. Not a single case? He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth. I love that little smirk on his face as well. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. It's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence. He taught me what it really means, to prosecute. What? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10. Oh dear. Ugh. So, was he your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. And now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep. Oh wait, maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years! 40 years! He's as ruthless as me, times 20. That's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he's a god among us prosecutors. I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia... Maya? Uh-huh. We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? Oh. I can't. Sorry. I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach. You couldn't reach? I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again. Oh man, what bad timing. I'm really sorry. I'll try my best. I hope so. That's what we're gonna need. Good God. What's he whispering about? Oh, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. Let's go. December 26th. I'm always a day behind. 10 a.m. Courtroom number 3.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. von Karma.
And von Karma, is the prosecution ready?
Phew. You seriously think I will stand here when I'm not completely prepared?
Right, my apologies.
You even got the judge scared.
Very well, your opening statement, please.
Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required?
Nothing, of course. That should be fine. The prosecution may call its first witness.
What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something? How am I supposed to fight against this? I call the defense in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. I'm nervous about this guy. Okay, hey Gumshoe. Describe the incident. Now! Yes, sir! Detective Gumshoe looks nervous.
Please take a look at the map.
Okay.
The murder happened late Christmas Eve, around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. Now, there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10 a.m., she heard 2 pistol shots. Then, the boat started to move. It went towards the boat. The boat rental shop.
Overhead map added to the court record. Thank you. Testify to the court about the arrest. Now!
Wait, Mr. Von Karma.
Yes?
Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling these proceedings.
Wrong. There's only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gravel and say the word guilty. That is your role.
Yes, of course. You're quite right.
No, he's not! Alright. A man called into the station around 30 minutes... Okay, sorry, that's the wrong one. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. Now, that's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. I didn't suspect him of anything at all, but the next morning, the body was found in the lake, so we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth.
I see. Very well.
Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Now! Okay. Alright. Here we go. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. Hold it! You received a call from a man? Yep. But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right? Objection! Objection! That woman and the man who were in the report were 2 different people, obviously. Different people. There were 2 witnesses. Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I summoned the woman who was camping. Who was camping a lot of heart. What happened next, detective? Okay, fair enough. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. Hold it! How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake?
Well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes.
That's pretty fast.
Our motto for the month is, get there quick!
Objection!
Detective, you will refrain from casually...
I didn't read the rest of that.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
I look forward to your next year's salary review. So much to look forward to these days. This is no time for dejected daydreaming. Continue.
Yes, sir.
Alright. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Hold it! What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really.
Objection! Detective, this court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts. Yes, sir.
Man, he's got his share of objections. He does. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. Hold it. Why didn't you think he was suspicious? You should know. We have a deep, trusting relationship with the prosecutors. Objection!
Detective, the court isn't interested in your musings. Deep, trusting, poppycock. I've never heard so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force.
Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good. Continue! Now! The next morning, a body was found in the lake. Hold it! Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. It was shot through the heart, fatally. Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike the bone, so its shape is well preserved.
Very well. The court accepts this board and evidence.
Found in the victim's body, fired from a .22 caliber pistol. Okay. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. Hold it!
Why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon on the boat. A murder weapon? A pistol. Detective Gumsh. That is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right. Sorry, Your Honor. The murder weapon we found in the boat was decisive evidence. Hold it! How so? What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? Tisk, tisk, tisk. Ack, he has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth. There were fingerprints on the pistol on the boat. There were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. What? Come on!
Order! So Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were on the murder weapon?
Yes, Your Honor.
Judge, this is the weapon in question. Accepted into evidence.
The murder weapon, fired 3 times, bears prints from Edgeworth's right hand. Well, ain't that the great? Well, ain't that great?
Members of the court, we now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullets found in the body. Detective. Yes, sir? Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol? Yes. The ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol. Hey, Nick. What does he mean, ballistic markings? Shocking to imagine someone here doesn't know something as basic as ballistic markings. Nick, he's glaring at me. Very well. I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it. Me?
Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet that it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate.
Indeed.
This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart
Was without a doubt fired from this pistol. The pistol, which, as you may recall, was covered in the defendant's own fingerprints. Dang!
Order!
This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it. Well, yeah.
Well, Judge,
I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare the verdict at this point. However,
you wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, and so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge!
yes,
What are you doing? A 10-minute recess, now!
but wait,
Wait, just bang up flimsy gravel and get on with it, man!
yes! This court will take a 10-minute recess.
Who's running this court anyway? I could have gone better. Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon? And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo. True. Was that you in the boat? Yes, it was me. What? But you must believe me. I didn't shoot him. Then who did? I don't know. You don't know? Weren't you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by, and the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time he had shot himself. You mean it was a suicide? That's the only explanation I can come up with. How am I going to convince anyone of that? Say, Maya. Huh? What? Any progress with Mia? Oh. Sorry. It's no good. Ugh. I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here, right? No! Yeah, you're No, of course not. I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out, even if you don't actually help. It's the thought that counts, right? It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits. Ah, everyone has their off days. I mean, I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck is gonna run out. Really? Whoa! Right! Don't jinx this case any more than it already is. It's bad for my heart. Oh. Sorry.
Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness.
Yes. Will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand? Ah, it's you. Lotta Hart, you are a research student at a university. That I am. Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand?
Y'all need to learn some manners.
Understand?
Yeah, I understand. Well, your testimony, please.
Okay. Let's see what we got here.
It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang coming from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents on the boat. And there was another bang. There was nary a thing on the lake but a boat.
Enough!
Huh? Judge!
She happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo. Accept it as evidence.
Well, this is a surprise. It looks like the very moment of the murder. Order! I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately.
As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake, so the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth. Damn.
Order! 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 I will have order!
Well, Judge, the evidence is
decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well. This court finds the defendant.
Objection! Wait, Your Honor! I haven't cross-examined the witness yet! A cross-examination? We have photographic proof. What question can that possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read, guilty. You lose. Or, do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You'll only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then, I will have you held in contempt of court. Nick? Contempt? Contempt of court, you know? I guess I understand. Well, what are you gonna do? Do you really think there was a contradiction with her facts and her testimony? There has to be! I think there was. I think I noticed one little thing. Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right, let's take him on. Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Very well.
I pray for your sake, this isn't a waste of time.
I ain't got anything else to do here other than just do this. Alright, let's see what we got here. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. Hold it. Just after midnight, you say? In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. Well, I guess. I know you want to find contradictions, but really?
I hope your next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial. Witness, continue your testimony.
I was in my car. Oh, why were you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research. What research? This all sounds suspicious. Press further. Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research? Objection. What does the witness's motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained.
Wait, now I'm the one who says that.
Well then, I say it already. Objection sustained. Come on! I heard this bang come up from the lake. Hold it.
So you weren't looking at the lake at the time? No. I looked after I heard that noise. Objection. She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witness. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Hold it. Do you see anything else? Could you clearly see the two men? Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you? Uh-oh. No, it's not clear. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men. Yeah, well, of course. Objection. The witness has testified that she saw them. There was also a photo. You best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions. He jumped in quick. He's hiding something. There was another bang. Hold it. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure. You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless. Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble. On karma, I think I hate you. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but the boat. Are you sure about that? Yeah, sure as a county gal could be. A country gal could be. That sounds pretty sure. Press further. How come you're so sure? Well, here, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake? It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you objection! Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained.
That's what I'm... Sustained! Yes, of course.
Oh, great. Enough! I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. It seems you are unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting. Your Honor! You keep your promise.
Mr. Wright, I'm afraid that I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court.
And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood? Nick! A lot of testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy. I know what you mean. But if I can't say anything, what can I do? I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision. Sorry. Then pass your judgment. Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Hold it! Hold it? Who was that? It was me! Maya! Maya!
Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities?
No, I don't. Lotta Hart, your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Ah! Lotta! Did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol?
You will stand down! The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst!
Answer me, Lotta! What's that big idea treating me like some kind of criminal? I swear it, I saw Edgeworth.
Enough! Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He is in contempt of court and must leave.
No! Wait! I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent. Ha! What's the difference? All that remains for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Wrong! Wrong!
What?
Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony! That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again. Ooh!
Order!
You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection. Come on, man. Come on.
I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot.
What?
Miss Lotta Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again.
But this is in contempt of court! No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me.
Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately.
Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck. Maya! Thank you, Maya. Thank you. I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses. I'm running out of time. I'd better find a contradiction in here or else.
Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination.
Alright, the last statement. I saw it clear as day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. Hold it. Well, what about the other man? Oh my god! You cannot expect to be allowed to blissfully ignore your promise, Mr. Wright. I believe you claimed there was a contradiction in the witness's testimony. Well, find it, if you can.
Mr. Wright.
What?! You're gonna penalize me just for asking questions? Bruh. That's ridiculous! You're just gonna penalize me for asking questions? I saw it clear as day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. So there's some kind of evidence that can contradict this, right? It can't be as simple as a picture. It cannot be as simple as a picture. There's no way it can be as simple as the picture. The camera... I don't have... It's either this or the camera. Most likely it's the picture. Oh! Gotcha! Gotcha, Miss Hart. Finally! What? You got what? Look at this photograph. The photo I took? The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So? This picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the face of the man on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? What?
Mr. Wright has a point.
Objection! That's why I told her not to say that in a testimony, please. Yet, now she said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself!
Miss Hart,
What?
could you see the defendant that night?
Of course! I said I could, and I meant I could.
Please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting.
I did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. How Edgeworth was seen. Yeah, right. It was a cold night, and the fog was thick as grits. So, once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See? No problem.
You used binoculars. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
This one better be good. Am I going to get penalized for asking questions? Am I about to get penalized for asking questions? Let's just make sure. Let's just make sure. Am I going to get penalized? Okay, I'm not going to get penalized. Thank you, game. That is cruel and unusual. Okay, hang on. I need to reread everything. I need to reread what the heck is going on. You're right, it was a cold night, and the mist was thick as grits. Hold it. So, how could you see Edgeworth? Now, just hold on your horses for a second. Yeah, he's the Yankees taps would never find a gal where I'm from.
Defense attorneys have trouble with that as it is.
Nobody loves me. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Hold it. camera?
Yeah, it's got an automatic objection. The issue you're concerned with is Miss Hart seeing Mr. Edgeworth. The camera has nothing to do with this at all.
Objection sustained.
It's not letting me answer any of my questions. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. Hold it.
Binoculars?
Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday, you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah.
Wouldn't you need a telescope not binoculars for that? I've got doubts about your camera, too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers? Objection. The camera is irrelevant to this case. You can't say that for certain.
Mr. Wright, is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning.
But now this. If you find nothing with this, there will be consequences.
Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera?
But I'm not done. I mean, I have no choice. I have no choice. This is make it or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow, maybe I went a little bit overboard there.
Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera.
Yeah, well, I hear ya.
The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower.
Hold it! Then why was it pointing out to the lake? Miss Hart, what made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know, the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited for stargazing. Yeah, you see, I guess I wasn't thinking straight.
Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness because of a challenged intellect.
Now, wait a minute.
Continue your testimony. You were saying how it was that you saw Edgeworth?
Grr.
No unnecessary comments, please. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked at with my binoculars. Hold it. If there was a heavy fog, how could binoculars change that at all?
What do you mean?
Even binoculars can't see through fog. But you say you clearly saw?
I did, yeah.
Enough! There's no room for doubt in a testimony. You sounded pretty doubtful to me. But I have to find a clear contradiction first. I don't care how many von Karmic objections I get. I'm going to find a hole in this testimony if it's the last thing I do. You're right, it was a cold night, and the mist was thick as grits. There's nothing wrong with that, and there's no evidence to Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, there's no evidence. So once I finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. There's no evidence with the binoculars, so we'll assume she had binoculars. The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. That's the first contradiction I have. Because why was it... Yeah, okay, so we'll go to that later. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. Okay. I don't care how many conchromatic objections I'm going to find. Okay, so that's all there is to it. You're right, it was a cold night. Camera set up, took a shower. Okay. You're right. It was a cold night and the mist was thick as grits. There's nothing wrong with that. So once I finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. When I heard the noise out of the lake, I looked with my binoculars. Okay, so let's start eliminating evidence. We don't need this. We don't need this. We don't need this. We probably don't need this. We may need that, but let's look at it for a minute. Okay, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. So we don't. So it's either the camera or the photo. I don't think we're gonna need to use the photo again. Okay.
You were photographing shooting stars. That's a lie! I agree! It is a lie! Why else would she be pointing the camera out to the lake and not toward the sky? Like, that's so obvious! And yet they just beat around the bush for so long! Says who? I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. Oh!
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
The witness was not shooting at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor.
Well then,
What exactly was she photographing? Evidence! Your Honor! Take a look at this. What was Miss Hart trying to photograph at the lake? She was trying to Take that! Miss Hart! This is what you were trying to photograph.
what's this? A newspaper article? Gordy? Hey, deciding at Gord Lake?
Well, Miss Hart? I never heard no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see you proof that I was down at the lake trying to get a photograph of this Gordy. I do have proof because of the camera. Like that, I have proof. Sure, I have proof. I have it. Proof.
Intriguing. Very well. Let's see it. And no joking around this time, please. What is the proof that the witness was trying to photograph Gordy, the lake monster?
Uh-oh. Okay, so it's not this. It's not this. It's not this. It's either this, but we already, let's check it real quick. Can we read the text? We cannot. Okay. Giant life form appears at Gord Lake. So it's either this or this. I would have to present this because the camera's pointing out at the lake. It's a contradiction! It's a career contradiction! Here's my proof. It's simple.
If it's simple, then why have you obviously made an error, Mr. Wright?
What? What's that? Go home.
Consider a career change.
What? Wait.
Luckily for you, I'm in a patient mood, Mr. Wright. One more, please. What is the proof that the witness was trying to photograph Gordy, the lake monster?
What do you mean? How? Because the camera was pointed out to the lake, not at the stars. God bless. Okay, so it's either the camera or the Gordy article. I'll try the camera. The camera. The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises. Oh. Thus, this photograph here, when a gun fired on was taken when the gun fired on the lake. And here, this article is about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise. If only it told me! It never told me that it makes loud noise. If it did, I would have used it. Ugh. That costed me a point. Well, you weren't trying to photograph Gordy, were you? You were? No, sorry. That's why you had your camera in response to loud noises. Okay.
Order! Order! Or sir, I, too, thought it was a little strange.
Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah. Not bad. Are y'all lawyers that smart? So, smart boy, I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it? Exactly. What you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than the witness was an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Hey! But, as she so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing. Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason. I know it. What could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this.
Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony.
Right. Fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though. Something will change. It has to. And I'm going to spot it. Lada's new testimony. Okay. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all it was hiding. When I heard the bang and looked straight out at the lake, there wasn't much else to look at. I just watched the boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at the boat the whole time. Cross my heart and hope to fry.
Very well, Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she's a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination. Objection! I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Mr. Karma's up to something, I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because... Why? Was there a contradiction?
Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind.
Ha! That would be a first. Very funny.
You don't understand. You understand that this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright. If there's no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor. So... Okay. Actually... I'm not a research student at a university. Hold it. She's gonna object. He's going to object to this. I'm not sure I'm highfalutin enough to be called a manner or anything. I'm an investigative photographer. Hold it. An investigative photographer? Yep. You get your photo and sell it to the press. It's that kind of business. Hey, I was taking pictures at my sister's graduation last year. And guess what? What? There was a U-fish just hanging in the sky. A U-fish? You know, an unidentified flying object. A UFO. That's when I heard sort of a revelation. I knew I should become an investigative photographer. I see. Kind of a shaky basis for a career. True. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. I could imagine. Is Gordy really all that newsworthy? Heck yeah! They even had him up on the TV! I'm not sure that appearing on the local news' Rumor of the Month segment qualifies. Last month's segment was Bigfoot sighted on Acorn Hill, I believe. Hey! I also had a picture of him in the newspaper. For real.
That's right. This is one fight I do believe you can win. I do not believe you can win. Let's keep moving, shall we?
Yes, Your Honor. That's why I was camping by the lake. Hold it. That's why you put the automatic sensor on your camera. Yep, borrowed it from a university professor. It analyzes every sound it picks up, and when it gets a bang, it snaps a shot. Yep. So, how many pictures has it taken so far? The only time the camera triggered was that night. When I heard the bang, I looked right. So I just watched the boat the whole time. Hold it. There wasn't much else to look at. Yep. I don't know. If she heard a bang and she thought Gordy was out there, I kinda doubt she'd waste any time looking at the boats. What did I do now? What are you giving me that look for? Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for someone's evidence. Witness, continue. Hold your hush, puppies. Pops, I'm getting there. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. Hold it. Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at the time? Huh? Wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? I don't think so. Nope. The lake was smooth as glass, and nobody was on the shore neither. I better find some sort of contradiction in this testimony. I won't be able to beat Von Karma any other way. There has to be something. Actually, okay. Okay, so neither of those things require my attention. Imagine what a scuba to be. That's fine. That's why I was camping out by the lake. That makes sense. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard a loud bang, I looked straight out of the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I watched the boat the whole time. So it's either this. It's either this. Ah! It's the last two. It has something to do with the last two. Figuring out which ones to call out. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. There wasn't much else to look at. There wasn't much else to look at. Yep. I don't know. If she heard a bang, and she thought Gordy was out there, I kinda doubt she'd waste any time looking at the boats. What? What did I do now? You're giving me... Okay. Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence. Witness, continue. Okay. I think this is the one it wants me to call out. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Shoots. There's not really evidence to use, though, for this. It's either... This is hard. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat that whole time. And then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. How are we doing on time? What time is it? 12:28. Okay, we got plenty of time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I better find some sort of contradiction in this testimony. I won't be able to beat Von Karma any other way. There has to be something. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. Faces the lake. Time of death cause one bullet shot to the heart. Automatically taken on 12:15 a.m. Doesn't mean anything. Artifact on the side of the Ford Lake. Overhead of the Ford Lake. Yeah, nothing really there. I'm actually a research. I'm an investigative photographer. There's literally nothing to contradict that. There's literally nothing to contradict that. So I'm not going to worry about that. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. There's no evidence. There's no evidence to contradict that. That's why I was camping out by the lake. Yeah, there's no evidence to contradict that. But that's all I was hiding. What I was up to. The lake would be swarming with competitors. Yeah. Second-rate shutterbugs trying to steal my scoop. Is that the only reason you were hiding the truth? Well, actually, objection. Mr. Wright, I'll not have you asking questions with no relevance to this case. What do you say about her? I know you told her to keep quiet. I don't have anything, really. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at the lake. I don't have anything. I don't have anything to. Okay, so let's start eliminating evidence. I don't need my badge. This has nothing to do with this. This has nothing. This has nothing. This has nothing, and this has nothing. Fired 3 times. Excuse me. Sorry. Fired 3 times. Bears prints from Edgeworth's right hand. Gun in the victim's body. Those markings right in the barrel. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. And while you were watching the boat, then I saw a flash in one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. But there were 3 shots fired. So you heard a bang. Yeah, that's not it. That's not it. They only mentioned 2 bullets fired. They only mentioned 2 bullets fired. Oh my god. So if it only mentions 2 bullets fired, then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. Ah! This is rough. I have no idea what to present. This is rough. It's either this or this. It can't be anything else. There's no way it can be anything else. So I have 2 shots here. So there wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. And the photograph changes that how? When I saw I'll read it one more time. There wasn't else to look at. There wasn't much else to look at. Yep. I don't know. If she heard a bang, and she thought Gordy was out there, it kind of doubt she'd waste any time looking at the boat. Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence. Alright, it's rough. But... Yep, that's not it either. Darn it! What else do... Oh my god. No! Hello, Mike. I'm gonna blow this. No! No! There wasn't else, so I just watched the boat the whole time. It wants me to... This is all I got! There wasn't anything else to look at. Damn. I don't know. I don't know what it wants me to show. It's the newspaper. How is it the newspaper? How is it the newspaper? How would it be the newspaper? How is there... There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. It's gonna be wrong! It's gonna be wrong! You think it is. It's either taken automatically... Oh god. Oh no. Alright. So... It can't be the photo. I can't present the photo. Because, like... Well, or maybe it is the photo. Because, like we said... I have no idea. I would say, yeah, it's either the newspaper or the photo. Because let's try and piece this together. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Or... I have to go back, or no, yeah. So it is this one they want me to present the evidence on. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. But when I pressed her on that, we were like, well, wouldn't you have just gone to your camera to take a look at the photo? So I presented this. But she claims she was in her car the whole time. She claims she was in her car the whole time. She watched her frickin'... Hang on, there is one thing I want to check. Hang on, I want to repress her on that. This is do or die, so I might as well take my time. Exactly what sort of sound was it? Well, I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. It was a lot sharper a sound than I would have expected. Alright, and I think it's time you told us why you felt that you had to hide your true purpose at the lake. And she was truly hiding at the lake so she can take a picture of a monster. If the word got out what I was up to, the lake would be swarming with competitors. Yeah, second rate shutterbug trying to steal my scoop. Ah. Is that the only reason you were hiding the truth? Well, actually... So she was hiding something else, but what was she hiding? Oops, did not mean to say skip. There is no skip. She wanted to find Gordy. Yeah, well that was her original purpose, but there is an alternative purpose of some sort. When I heard the bang, I looked straight out at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. That sounds right. That does sound right. Yeah, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash. That's rough. It's none of these. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. The whole time, she watched it. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. Hang on, I want to ask her about that as well. So we gotta go to the last one, and then oh boy. Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at the time? Huh? Wait, so you're thinking maybe she was shot from some other place? I don't think so, no. The lake was smooth as glass, and nobody was on the shore neither. I better find some sort of contradiction in this testimony. Yep. Let's check it. No, not that one, not that one. I don't want to check that. I want to check the picture. The picture. No, nothing. Ah! I looked right straight out of the lake. Alright, one more time. There wasn't much else to look at. I don't know. If she heard a bang and she thought Gordy was out there, I kind of doubt she'd waste any time looking at the boat. Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence. Okay. It's definitely this one, but what do I present? Ah! No! It's either the newspaper, it's a 50-50. I have no idea. Ah! God. Okay. Alright, here we go. Let's count her down. Let's count her down. Let's count her down. On 3. Fingers crossed. On 3. This could be it. This could be the case. Right here. This could be, it could all be over. All of it. Okay, there wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. It's like automatically, but it doesn't do anything! No! We already presented the camera, so it's not the camera. It's not the camera. Set up on my face. It's like, okay.
Oh my god, I'm shaking. Alright, on 3. 1, 2, 3. No! 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 That's it. No! Oh! No! No! Damn it. Damn. Oh. Damn. Alright, now we gotta go all the way through this. Oh, this is going to be an absolute nightmare to get through all this. A very emotional case, I will say. Why would it be the newspaper, though? Like, I gotta say, why would it be the newspaper? Ugh. I'm just literally going through all this. Yeah. Okay. I fail every case. Why? Alright. This is the first one. Alright, so what is it I had to call out again? So it was, man called in, that's wake on Edgeworth, I didn't expect anything at all. Next morning, a body was found at the lake, so he had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. Just feeding him lions. Fill the landmines. Alright, so we have to call him out, so we're called in. We get to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Hold it. I'm not sure exactly what to do. It's everybody saying in the newspaper? Oh yeah, we have to get all the evidence. We have to get all the evidence first, okay. How is it the newspaper? How is it the newspaper? You all are feeding me lies. Oh my god. Okay, fine. I'll do the newspaper. Ah, I did it wrong again. Okay. Yeah. We'll do it. Okay, and then we press on this and we get the extra evidence. Okay, there we go. Okay. Yeah, here we go. Okay, now we're going on to the second phase. Yeah. Come on. It's so weird going through this in speed. Okay. Oh my god, okay. Yeah. Yes. I'm scared to figure out how long this trial is gonna take hour-wise. Oh, here comes a question. I need you here. God, this is taking a while. This goes to show you how long this trial is.
god. I swear to god, if it's the newspaper. If it's the newspaper, I'm going to be so mad. I have no idea how the newspaper would be it. How is it the newspaper? How is it the newspaper? Because she wants to scan the lake for Oh! Maybe. I don't know why the newspaper specifically proves that, but nonetheless. I mean, if she wanted to scan the lake, but still, that would make her entire testimony completely wrong. Or maybe Von Karma. Oh, I think I figured it. I think I understand now. This is all what Von Karma wanted her to say, not what she wanted to say. Oh. I see. I see. My eyes have been opened. Yeah. Oh wait. Okay, so we actually have to press on something. No. This bang came up from the lake. When I looked at it, saw 2 dents in the boat. And there was another bang. There wasn't on the lake, but the boat. Okay, so what did I need to remember? Oh boy, I don't remember what I did here. Then there was another bang. Even his objections. I think this is where I had to just like go through everything. Alright, let's just... Okay. Oh my god, so many blessed objections. Oh, it's in my car, hold it. Where are you camping? Research student. Take pictures. Research is also suspicious. Press further. Objections. Blah blah. Bang from the lake. Objection. You said that already. I asked you to find the contradiction. There's no leisurely chat. When I looked out the window, I saw 2 gents in the boat. We already pressed them on that. Then there was another bang. There was an area thing on the lake with the boat. Hold it. Scan the whole lake. That's another. She was more interested in the lake than the boat. It's hard. Objection. That makes sense. Looking at it back, it's like, yeah, that makes sense. Sustain. Okay, here we go. Enough. Yes, okay. Alright, so now we're going on to the next one. Oh, God. I don't like that word, contempt of court. Maya. Oh my god. I'm just going through this as quickly as I can so I can get back to where it was. Good god, it's taking forever. Oh my god. Hey, this is where he says no, I'm not gonna do it. Alright, good luck, thank you. Alright, now for the real thing. Okay, so we're basically back to sort of where we left off, almost. Alright, so I saw it clear as day. Alright, this is where I think we gotta present this. Yeah, this is where we present that. Gotcha!
Yeah, you're telling me high-grade equipment can't see that. Yeah. Yeah, get out of here. He's objecting more than I am. That's a rare sight. Alright, how Edgeworth was seen. Oh yeah, we gotta go through everything first. And then we gotta do... Very good. Okay. And we can't... Okay, alright. So, boom. You're right, it was a cold night. When it was finished, sitting in the camera, I got out of the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. I heard the noise out in the lake. I looked at my binoculars. I don't know how... You're right, it was a cold night. So, I finished getting out of the car. Still brought my binoculars with me. Hold on. Binoculars. It has everything to do. Yes. This is where I press further. Okay. The camera was set up to take pictures of meteor shower. Which one did I present? Which one did I present again? I think it's either the camera that I presented or the picture. I think it was the picture. Yeah, it was the picture. Okay, nice. Yeah. Yeah. I'm loving this. And then show evidence. What was Miss Hart trying to photograph at the lake? This. Take that! Yep. I have proof. Photograph. Wait, let's see what proof. Let's see proof that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. Okay. What is trying to photograph Gordy at the lake monster? Which one was it though? Was it? We already showed this, so it's either this or this. Is it the camera? Yeah, it was the camera. It's the camera. It's the camera. All right, we're doing great so far. All right, we're almost back to it. We're almost back to where we left off. Good God. Thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Okay, this is where we left it off. Okay. Here we go. We're back to it. This is where we left off. Hang on. Okay, alright, this is it. Oh my God, it's not here yet. Go away. Go away, Mr. Karma. Okay. Now I want to see if I got this right. So we go to... No. Okay, press. There wasn't much else to look at. Yep. I don't know. If she heard a bang, she thought Gordy was out there. I kind of doubt she'd waste any time looking at the boats. She said she scanned the whole lake. She didn't... She literally said she scanned the whole lake. Okay, so let me see if I got this right. The reason that this line is wrong is because she was trying to find Gordy. I still don't. Okay, you know what? I'm done with it. Are you joking?
Are you serious? It was the newspaper. I'm dying to see this explanation. Were you really looking at the boat? What was with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person would be looking at it. I agree. Any normal person would. But you were far from normal. What? Y'all want to step over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. I guess I did kind of overlook about it. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy. That's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. Oh. I never thought of it that way. I never thought of it that way.
Order! Continue, Mr. Wright!
You testified that you were watching the boat, but through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. And that's the other thing she was hiding, I guess. Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might have been out there, no.
Miss Hart! Are you saying that you were not watching the boat then?
Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I was just, though, you know, I could be a witness to a murder and all. I kind of got excited. I was sure I was watching the boat till now.
This is totally uncalled for.
But hey! You got the photograph, you got proof!
Still, we can't see who's shooting who in this.
Right. That's why I took in this photo.
Witness! That's enough.
You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole. Oh my god. Shut my what? What was she going to say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second. She even had a photograph to prove it. But you really can't tell from the photo who was shooting. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop. They never... I don't remember Gumshoe ever saying this. He never said this yesterday. He never said it. He never said this. Gumshoe never said this to me yesterday. Bruh. He said it'll drop the quality a mite. So if we zoom it out a little bit... Oh. She enlarged the photo. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth or worse. Okay, I'm going to object to this whole game right now because Gumshoe did not say that. 100%, I am 100,000% positive. He never mentioned anything about enlarging or... That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. If I had known that, oh my god. Make her show the enlargement. Good god. Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court?
Objection! Because it doesn't exist.
What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place. Yo, fool. What's wrong, Karma? Having problems?
What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma?
Ms. Hart. Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement. Objection. Oh, it's going real.
The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence.
Objection denied. Yes!
The witness will show the enlargement to the court.
Here it is. Alright, sorry about that, I'm back. Okay, we're back to this. Okay, so here's the video. We still cannot see who is firing in this. It could be the defendant, or maybe it's not.
Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence.
Lake photo added to the court record.
Happy now, Mr. Wright?
There has to be something. You asked for the enlargement. You got the enlargement. And little good has it done for any of us. That's why I requested here not to show it.
I suppose this means that the cross-examination
Is over, obviously. Then,
I would like to close this cross-examination of Miss Lotta Hart.
and none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time.
Mr. Von Kamma, do you have anything to add?
I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required?
Nothing, of course. Then, I believe it's time for me to declare my verdict.
Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo. Somewhere. This is bad. Real bad. What should I do? Object to the enlargement. Your Honor, there is something... Oh my, it's getting real. There's something decidedly strange with this enlargement. But
What might that be? Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange?
okay, here goes nothing. I'll show the judge what's strange about this photo. Am I not it? Hey, wait a minute. But dun, dun, dun. But I didn't. I need to look at the. I need to look at. Oh God. Oh no. Okay, so what's wrong with it? Uh-oh. I need to look at their pictures. Edgeworth. Is it their heads? Is it their face because they're not wearing any faces? Or... I have no idea. I was planning on looking at the pictures to see what was wrong with it. Okay, so the gunshot got fired, aimed at the heart, but there's no... I'm in trouble. It's the left hand. Yeah, what about the left hand? What could it possibly be about the left hand? How could it be the left hand? Well, I mean, I don't see anything else wrong other than their faces. We'll try the left hand. We'll see what it does. Take that. Here, Your Honor.
The shooter? I'm not sure I understand.
What about the shooter is strange? Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor.
The hand?
The hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man... Wait a minute. No. No, wait, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. No. No. Wait, where'd it go? I can't compare... Oh my God, that's so stupid. There's no way. Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that the left hand contradicts. Huh? Ah! 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 The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding that pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. Ah, okay. Okay, nice.
Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I'd like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
You have given us definitive proof today. We know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim?
Precisely. As we've seen, there were no other people at the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim? You're joking. You're joking. You're joking. Murder weapon bears fingerprints on Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. So, let me try and just gather what just happened. So, someone else shot... What's his name? Somebody else shot the victim in the heart. But... Oh! I think I understand. So, Edgeworth just picked up the gun. He just picked it up! He didn't think about it. He just picked up the pistol. So somebody else... Oh! Just because... Oh! Maybe the person that fired the gun was wearing gloves. But who was wearing gloves? It wasn't Larry. Oh my god. Enough of this. Enough of this. That's ridiculous. There's no way that Larry was the one who did it. Larry is not that smart. Miss Hart. Who's Miss Hart? Who is the Hart? It can't be Miss Hart. It has to be the victim themselves. There's only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. What?
Order! Order!
So, you're saying that the victim committed suicide?
Yes, Your Honor.
I can think of no other explanation.
Indeed. That does seem to be the only remaining option. Objection! I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. But that suicide is out of the question.
What?
An examination of the victim's wounds revealed the distance at which he was shot.
Uh-oh. The distance?
The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away.
A meter? That's 3 feet. There's no way it could have been suicide. Uh-oh.
Order! Order! Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data?
Of course. I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see.
Ow!
I see. Very well. Allow me to state my opinion.
Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun revealed that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend the proceedings of this trial for the day. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood? Yes, Your Honor.
That is all. The court is adjourned.
Okay. Okay, alright. You know what, we got one guilty, but, I mean, that's fine, you know, what was expected. Like, how could we possibly have figured out that the newspaper... I was thinking about the photo. But still, whew, that was a close one. Hey, don't you have anything to say?
No, I've yet to be declared innocent, Mr. Wright.
Well, yeah, but what happened out there on the lake anyway? If you didn't commit suicide, then who... The shooter was about to a meter away, too.
What? Don't give me that look.
I didn't kill him! I was just kidding around.
Look, I'm going to check on Maya. Oh? Right. What? Tell us something for me. What? Oh? Oh? Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all.
I would kill you just to state how you really feel what the thanks, Mr. Edgeworth. I requisitioned the transcript of Lada's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. Lada's description added to the court? Alright. To be continued. Very interesting. Okay. Nice. I just wish I didn't, you know, get a guilty verdict on Edgeworth. But that's okay. That's fine. All right. That was... How long was that? A 1 hour... Really? 1 hour 30 minutes? That's it? That's it. Alright. Yeah. We'll get into this later. We'll get into it tomorrow. Alright. Well, that is the end. For some reason, I think Edgeworth is British. Well, I mean, I just create voices for them. So, yeah, I wouldn't really... I mean, he seems like someone who would be British, so I gave him a British accent. Like the judge, I gave him a deep accent. I used my voice for Phoenix. You know, Maya's voice, or Mia's voice. Maya, her name's Maya, I think. I gave her a lighter version of my voice. Grossberg is a different voice. I do that for everybody. Just trying to get in character a little bit. So anyway, that is it. I will be streaming tomorrow if you want to watch more. Probably somewhere around 10 or 11 a.m., which is basically, what time is it right now? Basically 22 hours from now, I'd say. Yeah, 22 hours from now, basically. So I will see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for coming out. It was a lot of fun today. I had a lot of fun. I still don't completely understand how the newspaper... I mean, I guess the newspaper counts, but still. Anyway, have a good day, guys. Bye. Bye. Have a good day.